What's happening in the room? I don't know. It's like an earthquake there.
I think now everything is
You're,
fine.
oh, you're finding the right angle to.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay.
That's
Okay,
one of the
okay.
things which we should be ready with, right, while delivering speeches.
Correct, correct. Today, yeah, as both the speakers are online apparently. So I was supposed to come, but my wife has gone to office, so there's no option for me. So yeah, I think we can get started. Shwet, whenever you are ready. Ingsa, you can start the session whenever you are ready. Thank you.
was expecting more audience after the height circus, but hello everyone. I welcome you all to the 157th session of SoundBytes Toastmasters. So before proceeding forward, let's get on with the rules and regulations that we go by in the Toastmasters. There are not many rules, just three. One of the first would be to please turn on your camera, which you already have. Thanks for that. Harshita went off. Okay, no problem. And second, please keep yourselves on mute. If you're not speaking, it's not your turn to speak. And third, and maybe not so important, but yeah, please do keep others' feelings in mind when you're talking on topics like sex, religion, and politics. And that's it. That will be all the rules. And I hand over the meeting to our president, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sergeant at Arms Shwet, and welcome everybody to 157th session of SoundBytes Toastmasters Club. And since it's the first session in the new year, again wishing all of you a very happy 2026 and a very happy new year. Hopefully, we'll have much more success with our sessions and in with the club going forward. Of course, we have already started keeping more sessions going forward. We have three sessions. Let's see how that progresses. And of course, we'd like to see more faces attending in person as well. And at least we need more role takers taking up. I hope so. It's time of New Year resolutions, right? I hope one of the resolution for all of you is to attend Toastmasters more frequently and make yourself a better speaker or more confident speaker. Hopefully, that is one of your New Year resolutions, and that will help us as a club as well. With that, again, welcome to the session today. And today's session is on winter vibes. And what a great day to have this winter vibes session, right? I am at my home here and it still feels as if air condition is turned on. I can see it is pretty sunny outside, but still it is pretty cold inside. So happy that according to our theme, even it is like a winter sort of a vibe here at Bangalore. I hope it is the same situation there as well. So a great way to start the winter vibe session with the actual winter vibes here. And today, unfortunately, we do not have a team mod. So, and I will be playing the role of a table topic master. So I do not have too much of pointers when it comes to winter vibes other than the table topics itself. Because of that, we can quickly proceed towards today's session proceedings. And in today's agenda, we have three segments as usual. So we have prepared speeches, and then after prepared speeches, we will have table topics, and then we are followed by evaluation. That is the standard format we are going to have today. And give me 1 second, okay? Just give me 1 second. I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm so sorry for that. Let's quickly come back to the session. As I was saying, in the agenda, we have our normal agenda. That is, we have the prepared speeches followed by the table topics and then the evaluations. And when it comes to prepared speeches, we have two prepared speeches today. One is L2P1 speech by Pranali, and then we will have an L5 project by myself. So it is a part of the new website, the new Toastmasters website requires all of us to deliver some sort of projects as well along with the speeches. So we have an L5 project as well today. And with that, I think we can quickly move on to uh, the remainder of the session. And for that, we have a general evaluator with us today. So for general evaluations, we have Aishwarya with us. And as usual, I've not asked for her introduction at all because she never provides me with an introduction. I have the freedom to introduce her in whatever manner. So firstly, I would like to say that she's such a great brand ambassador for us, for the SoundBytes Club and for Radisys, because she has represented us as a club and as a brand in several events, in several district level events, and given a huge visibility as a club and as a brand. So thanks Aishwarya for that. And we have Aishwarya as general evaluator. With that, over to you, general evaluator Aishwarya, to take the proceedings further. Over to you, Aishwarya.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sharad. As always, it's a pleasure to be here and be a part of this club. And first off, Happy New Year, everybody. I hope, I know we're 2 weeks into the new year already, but I had personally, it was a very tumultuous first week. So I decided all that of my own accord that my new year started yesterday. So for me, it's just 1 day old. So Happy New Year. And just moving on to the club, really, and the meeting today. As general evaluator, my job is to evaluate the entire session and make notes and provide feedback on everybody's performances, including the speakers, the T-mod that we don't have today, and essentially the way everybody speaks. So I have a tag team to help me in this endeavor. So tag team being the timer, the R counter, and the grammarian. So let me just invite our tag team to talk about their roles. First up, we have our timer, Toastmaster Shivam. Could you please talk about your role?
Thank you, Shivam. Today is like timer roles for me. So here the first speech given by Pranali. So for this 7 minutes is there. So firstly, I will still send 5 minutes green signal, and then 6 minutes I will show yellow, and 7 minutes I will show red signal for the Pranali. And next speech given by the will give by the Sarad. This project speech. For his time is 10 minutes. For 8 minutes I will show green, and 9 minutes I will show yellow, and 10 minutes I will show red like flag. After that, the table topic master will start. So for every speech, there are 2 minutes. For 1 minute, I also green. For 1.5 minutes, I also yellow, and 2 minutes, I also red. Like 4 minutes. Yeah. Or it goes necessary.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shivam. Just a really quick addition. We also have a prepared speech, and the evaluator of the prepared speech will also be timed. So that will be 3 minutes. So that would be 2 minutes green light, 2.5 minutes yellow light, and 3 minutes red light. Also, really quickly, could you please ensure that you show the light closer to the camera so that the person who is speaking online is absolutely clear that the light has been shown? Yeah,
Sure.
can we have that? You also have the option of joining in on your laptop and staying on mute, but showing the laptop background.
So like this is
Yeah, this is good. Is this good, speakers? All right.
Yes, it is clear.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shivam. I will now invite our R counter for the day, Toastmaster Harshita, to talk about her role.
Thank you, Aishwarya. Some issue with my camera actually, so I'm turning off my video. Okay. Today my role as an accounter is to note and keep track of the words and sounds used as search or pause filter by anyone who speaks during the meeting. The use of inappropriate interjections which are used frequently, such as and, well, but, so, like, etc., and as well as the sounds like ha, will be met with an audible click. I will be making the note of all these sounds, and when called up by the general evaluator, I will be showing my detailed notes for all these sounds. And throughout the meeting, I will listen to everyone for search sounds and long pauses used as a fillers, which are not necessary as a part of sentence structure. I'll be noting all such usages, and I'll be sharing my report to the general evaluator. Thank you. Thank you, Aishwarya.
Thank you, Toastmaster Harshita. Moving on to the grammarian for the day, Toastmaster Rajan, please explain your role.
Yeah. So I will be the grammarian for today, and I will share you the word of the day. Yeah, I request you all to use it over the period of our session and beyond that also. So the word of the day today I have chosen is the word slop or AI slop. So it is the word of the year selected by Merriam-Webster in 2025. Its definition is AI slop refers to low quality, generic, often repetitive digital content, text, images, videos, mass produced by AI for quick profit, lack human insight, originality, and value. For just example, I have created this once again. Yeah, this using AI, but this has a proper value. So it's not just that slop, but I request you, everyone, to use this word. Now it's been very popular. So yeah, I will also be posting this in the chat so you can refer to it. Thank you. Back to you, Aishwarya. Yes. Thank you.
Thank
you,
Rajan, is it
Toastmaster
AI slop or just slop? What is the word of the day?
Yeah, both. Yeah, both we can use. AI slop or slop. Yeah. I will I'm just putting it in the chat.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajan. That is 100% a very unique word of the day. Certainly not slop in itself. But thank you, Toastmaster Rajan. I'm sure, and that is something that I have learned new today. I did not know that such a word existed or was named by the Merriam-Webster dictionary as the word of the year. Quick question, was that the word of the year for 2025 or is it for 26? 25. Okay, thank you.
You have never heard the use sloppy.
Sloppy, yes. AI slop.
It's the same.
No.
Sloppy.
I learned something new every day, so thank you. All right, thank you, tag team. Moving on, since we do have a prepared speaker, we have an evaluator for the prepared speaker, Toastmaster Gaurav. I would like to invite you to please talk to us about Toastmaster Pranali's prepared speech. Please tell us about the evaluation criteria. Over to you, Toastmaster Gaurav.
Good afternoon, everyone. So today I got the opportunity to evaluate Pranali's L2P1 speech. Her current project is understanding her communication style. The purpose of her project is to learn about different communication styles and identify her own primary communication style. And the purpose of her speech is to deliver a well-prepared speech where member will share the impact of her communication style on others. So I'll be focusing on these two things. Best of luck, Pranali. And I hope you'll not be sloppy and you will be crystal clear with your speech today. And you will rock in your speech. All the best. And just one note for timer. Her speech length is 5 to 7 minutes. What are you, Toastmaster?
Thank you, Toastmaster Gaurav. Thank you for being always so concise and to the point and efficient. I believe the tag team has introduced themselves, and we have the introduction of the evaluation and how that will be conducted, the purpose of the prepared speech. So I will pass the baton over to Toastmaster Sharath, who is the acting DMOD for the day. Once again, over to you, Toastmaster Sharath.
Thank you, General Evaluator Aishwarya, for the tag team and all the roles introduced. With that, we can quickly move on to the most, I would say, most anticipated segment of today, that is the prepared speeches. And I hope the winter vibes is not making the person sloppy to deliver the speech. But nevertheless, yes, for prepared speech, we have two. The first one will be delivered by Pranali, who will be attempting her L2P1 speech today. And to introduce Pranali in her own words, Pranali, she says, I'm the kind of person who loves exploring new experiences, connecting with people. Art holds a special place in my heart, and it's how I express, unwind, and add a little color to everyday moments. With that, over to you, Pranali. Finding my voice, understanding my communication style. Pranali, Pranali, finding my voice, understanding my communication style. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Sharad, Toastmaster Sharad. I hope I'm audible and visible. Can someone please confirm?
Yeah, you are on.
Yes, yes.
Good afternoon, everyone. I need this by end of the day. Whenever you are free, maybe you can finish it this today. Can you see the message is same and even the intention is same? But there is difference. The intention and the impact. That moment made me realize communication isn't about what we say. It's about how we say. And that curiosity made me understand my communication style. We communicate constantly at work, at home, in meetings, and even on our simple texts. Yet sometimes, despite good intention, our messages doesn't land the way we expect. That's because communication is not size fits all. And through Toastmaster, I've learned that there are four communication styles, often referred as DAIS, where D stands for direct, which means having a clear, firm, and a practical communication. A stands for analytical, having logical communication. I stands for initiating, where we have an logical oriented and a supportive communication. And S stands for supportive, which means having a relation oriented communication. Each styles are different. The real learning for me wasn't knowing all of four. It was understanding which one I naturally use. While reflecting on my own conversation, I realized my dominant style is supportive. Like I listen carefully, I soften my words, and I avoid conflicts whenever possible. People often feel comfortable talking to me. So that's a strength, I say. But over the time, I noticed something else. Sometimes I soften my message so much that the point becomes unclear. I delayed difficult conversation. I held back honest feedback. And inside, that left my feeling frustrated and unheard. That was the time there was a time when I gave a feedback to someone, very politely, very gently. They smiled and said, okay, understood. Nothing changed. I remember thinking, was I kind? Yes. Was I clear? Not really. That's when it clicked. Being supportive was my strength, but relying only on that style was limiting my impact. So I started experimenting. In professional conversation, I practiced being more direct, clearer, clearer points, and fewer cushions. When discussing plans or numbers, I lean into an analytical approach where I use most of the data and numbers in order to make the conversation more analytical. And with friends and family, my way of expressing was more initiating one. And what surprised me most was that I didn't lose my personality. I gained confidence. I felt more understood. I was more respected and more in control of my own messages. Understanding my communication style didn't mean changing who I am. It meant becoming aware of how I naturally communicate, how others receive me, and when to adapt which style. Because effective communication isn't about having one perfect style, it's about choosing the right style at the right moment. But today, I still lead with empathy, but now I pair it with clarity. Because when we understand our communication style, we don't just speak better, we connect better. And that's how I realized that having a good communication style and changing it according to the needs and the person and the environment, it actually helps us to have a good and a positive impact within the people. Like if you might have observed within your own family members, you can see when your mom says, uh, kid, you have to do these all things. And when your mom is too polite with you, you just take her things so for granted. Whereas your dad shouting, screaming at you, saying that you have to do your homework. Without that, you won't be able to go out to play or even chill out with your friends. That's how he's being so clear and having a direct conversation that this is what you have to do and this is what you'll get after doing such things. So this is how it impacts. And I'm very sure in our corporate journey as well, whenever there is this communication style actually helps us a lot. Because when we are clear with our thoughts and we communicate it in a particular manner, which is the ask of that particular instance, it helps us a lot in order to bring a good thing to the plate and being understood and heard. And that's how I learned that having a good communication is important, but delivering it in the way that it is expected is more important. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pranali. That was a great speech indeed, and a lot to reflect upon, and very informational as well, if you ask me, like about the communication styles. And there's something we can think about our own communication styles and reflect upon. Like many wouldn't have even thought what our own communication styles are. That's something a lot to reflect upon as well. Thank you so much for that. And now with that, we can quickly move on to the next speaker, which is the legendary person. I don't know how to introduce myself, but yes, it is by myself and it is part of, it's a project, it's an L5 project. And just to quickly tell you something which I have not told about myself before for a change, I am a morning person and I like traveling, which means that whenever I want to drive somewhere, I'm traveling somewhere, I prefer early morning than night drives. There'll be people who like to drive late at night, over the night, etc. I can't do that. I would rather prefer I can get up as early as 4 o'clock and then immediately start my journey. I'll be absolutely fresh and maybe drive even 6, 7 hours. So that's about my introduction. Please don't start the timer yet. Timer. So with that, I'll now officially hand over to Sharath, the speaker for the L5 project. Okay. And now before you start the timer, please let me, because there's a PPT I have to use. Let me just try to share my screen. And once the PPT is visible, we can get started. Okay. Can everyone confirm if the screen is visible
Yeah.
with the PPT? Okay, let me take
Yes.
it to the PPT mode though. Okay, I hope it is visible in the PPT mode as well.
Yes.
All right, timer, we can start. A very good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this series called the Leadership Excellence Series. Now, this is part of L5 project. And as part of projects nowadays, there are two types of series that we are supposed to give as per Toastmasters International. One is called the Club Success Series, and the second one is called the Leadership Excellence Series. Now, the Club Success Series already, I hope some of you would have attended when I delivered the last time. It is basically on how you can make your club perform better. How a club can do better is about Club Success Series. Now, when we come to Leadership Excellence Series, this is more of individual based, individual goal, how you can be a better leader, right? So one of the taglines of Toastmasters is where leaders are made, right? Which means Toastmasters give a lot of importance not just on improving your communication skills or your public speaking ability, but also on your leadership skills, right? So that's why they have given priority to something called as Leadership Excellence Series, where we will see on how you as an individual can be a better leader. Now, this can not only be helpful if you are in a managerial position or a leadership role in your respective corporate, but it will also be helpful in your speaking sessions or in your club activities as well, how you can be a better leader, whether you are part of an executive committee, that excom committee, which means that you are already a leader of our Soundbites Club. Or it can be in any aspect, but it's always good to have some sort of a leadership quality within you, which is going to help you individually and your team and the organization and even the club as well. So welcome to the Leadership Excellence Series. And today we are going to see something called as service and leadership. Now, how many of you have heard about this term called as service leadership? Anyone heard about this term called as service leadership? Right. So service leadership is a leadership style where they say that leadership is not about the authority. It's not about the power, but leadership is all about being accountable, be the person who is responsible, and you enable others to perform better. Whether it is your team members, whether it is your fellow committee members, it doesn't matter. But you as a leader, your goal is not, to be powerful and in simple terms, boss around with people, but you act as a servant leader. You would have heard service leadership or servant leadership is the other common term, which is very popular, where you act as a servant, like not literally the servant also, but you enable people to perform better. You try to do your part to make others better in your team. That's what all about is the service and leadership and this particular style. Now let's quickly move on to the next slide. Okay. Now, what are the qualities? First, we'll look at what are the qualities of effective leaders. Now, effective leader, the first important quality that every leader should have is provide a clear direction, because you are talking about teamwork here. Whenever there's a teamwork, you should at least be working towards a common goal or a common direction. Otherwise, what's going to happen? There'll be lot of conflicts, lot of chaos all the time. See, there can be difference of opinion. That's a different thing, right? Different people have different pointers to come. Let's do like this, let's do like that. But at the end of the day, you as a leader should ensure that all of us are traveling in the correct one, right, clear vision, clear direction. Otherwise, you would have seen that image, right, where a couple of the people, it's a boat, a rowboat, and then two people are rowing to one direction and two people are rowing in the other direction. Then what happens to the boat? It's just in the same place. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't move anywhere, right? So that's why it is important to have a clear direction at the end so that all of you come to an agreement and you move forward as a team. So you need to have that vision and the direction. Foster collaboration, very important. You are a team. Everyone should be empowered. Now, you as a leader, most of the time what happens, leader feel that they are the one who has the complete power and they are empowered, not others. That's not the way servant leadership style at least works. There are different leadership styles that works that way, but let's not go there. And when it comes to servant leadership, you enable your team. Like, you have to have some sort of a confidence in your team where you enable them to collaborate. You take the pointers from them. It's not like you come with the idea and force them to everyone be on your side. No, you have to respect the each individual's experience, each individual's knowledge and ideas, and try to gather their ideas as well. And then you have to ensure there is good collaboration among your team. That is the foster collaboration. Motivate achievement. Most of the times what happens in the leadership is, sometimes, at least unfortunately, whenever something good happens, the leader takes all the credit, and whenever something bad happens, the complete blame goes to the team. They say the team did not perform well, though I tried my best. It should be the other way around, where let's say something goes absolutely brilliant, you have to congratulate the team, you have to give the due credit to the team, and you have to motivate them. Yes, team, a great job. And if something didn't go well, you are the one who is supposed to take the blame, saying that, hey, I should have understood this better, or I should have made my team collaborate better, or understand this better, or plan this better. Please try to take it in that way, motivate your team members, and whenever there is a huge achievement, please pass on the due credit to them, and don't keep everything to yourself. And then coming to the team leaders. One second. So team leaders, especially if you have a team, you are a people manager. This meant for people managers. Encourage participation. Again, I've already covered that. Please make sure you take the pointers from everybody. You try to have a one-on-one connect, because if there is a huge team, there are people with different styles. Like they might be extroverts, there'll be introverts. So what happens with introverts, they might be the ones who have great ideas, but because they are not having the confidence to open up, they never give their ideas. And then whoever are the extroverts, they always come up and shout, and then they're the one who always try to highlight themselves, and you only get the pointers from certain people and not from everybody. It's your responsibility to make sure that you encourage participation from everybody, especially those who are not even talking. Let's say if they have some issue to talk in that forum, at least try to connect with them separately, so that you have taken pointers from them as well. And then facilitate communication. Very important. What do you mean by facilitate communication? Facilitate communication is make sure you pass on the enough information about whatever you're doing. Most of the times what happens, the leader just say, hey, this is what I want to do, just start working on it. No, that's not how it should be. You have to have that vision. Why are we doing this? What is the problem statement? What are we trying to overcome? Give the complete end-to-end picture to your team, so that they can also understand the statements better and contribute better. And of course, communication within the team among each other, taking the information back, everything is important when it comes to team leaders. And then problem solving. See, first thing what you have to understand is problems will occur for sure, right? It is not, there's no perfect scenario where there are absolutely no problem, everything is running in synergy. No, problems will happen. So whenever any problem happens, you try to learn from it. Like any mistake happens, try to learn from it. It's okay, the mistake happened, but what is the root cause? The important thing is that we learn from it, and we try not to repeat that same mistake again. So that's called as problem solving sort of a technique. Whenever any issue comes, you try to collaborate and solve the problem, try to understand the root cause, and don't blame and don't be too worried that why it happened. It will happen, right? Tolerate the mistakes. Again, same. It's kind of same. It's exactly similar point what I wanted to make here as well. Mistakes are bound to happen. It is important that you tolerate the mistake. You do not shout at them, or of course, we're talking about servant leadership here. You need to make sure, understand that mistakes are bound to happen. You try to understand the root cause, and you don't personalize things, right? You do not pinpoint a particular person that this problem happened because of you or her. The important thing is, this problem happened. As a team, how can we solve it? And as a team, how can we make sure it doesn't happen again, right? Help the team members grow. It is all about succession planning, right? There might be a possibility that there's somebody in the team who you can groom to replace yourself as well. Most of the times what happens, the leaders consider this as a threat. That's not how it should be dealt with. You should always be happy if you have somebody who is as strong as you, or even better than you in your team. Please groom them accordingly and give them the opportunity to grow. Give them the platform. Sometimes delegate, and you have the trust on them, and let the person grow. But most of the times what happens, the leader will consider that as a threat. Please understand that that is not a threat. When you have a stronger team, a better team, there are people who are capable enough to even replace you. Please groom them better, okay, so that your team gets strong. And then persuade. again, it's all similar. Like you have to persuade them to, if somebody is not coming forward with their ideas, or if somebody is not contributing enough, try to persuade, try to influence them, show them how they are also important. They are also part of the team. They also must be heard. Okay, so benefits of the team is improve the quality of the work life. The work life, it's most of the time stress. Sometimes it will happen because of internal conflicts. It may not be because of personal reasons. Many times stress can happen because of the internal conflicts as well. Please try to work on that. And then so good teams, it will improve the quality of the work life. The productivity, of course, very straightforward. It will obviously be better if the teams perform better, and it helps reduce the cost. How? Like if team members are not at all happy, they might even move out. You have to train again somebody, the cost of again hiring somebody, and then whatever the training given to the person is gone. All such unnecessary costs, and then the delay. Like if the teams are not working in synergy, the project gets delayed, everything gets delayed. That also unfortunately attracts costs. So good teams, it will reduce the costs as well. It enhanced the end product and the service quality. Of course, all are in synergy, all are performing to their absolute best capability. You have a leader who give them the opportunity. Of course, the quality is also improved. And that way, overall, the organization quality improves, or the club, or whatever the team you're leading, what is the team doing, that also gets improved. So in conclusion, so this is a famous saying by a US Senator Sam J. Erwin Jr. says that a person who is worthy of being a leader wants power not for himself, but in order to be of service. So end of the day, that's what is important. And just I wanted to, before conclude, say that this is not an AI slop. I have not got these dialogues from ChatGPT. I assure you that this is from my own thought process. And with that, thank you very much. And back to you. But then it has to be back to myself. So timer, you can stop. Okay. All right, 1 second. Let me stop sharing the screen. And then now again, as an acting team mod, I want to continue and say that, hey, brilliant. What a brilliant talk by Mr. Sharad. That was one of the most amazing projects I've seen in my life, to be featured in Netflix. But yes, nevertheless, amazing. So with that, we can quickly move on now to the table topic segment, which again, I am doing it. I'm so sorry. You might get bored seeing my face again and again, but I'll try to keep,
maybe you
yeah.
can present your speech to the CEO.
Yeah, probably, yes. I should do that, but then I think I will get some other letter, but let's see. Okay, now let me present my next screen, that is for the table topics. And of course, today's theme for the table topics is what we have taken as theme of the session. So no surprise there. It is winter vibes. It is loading for me. Please bear with me. I'm going to share my screen in a second. Yes, let me share my screen. And yes, I've shared the screen. Please do let me know once it is visible. Okay, perfect.
Yes.
We can quickly get started. It is all about winter vibes. I have tried to keep it as much fun as possible. So please do participate, and it's very simple and straightforward topic that you have to speak about 2 to 3 minutes. That's it. So 1 to 2 minutes rather. I'm so sorry. So who would like to go first?
Let me know.
Okay, Shwet. I saw Shwet from the room. Okay, perfect. So the slide numbers 2 to 11. What the number you want to go for?
2 to 11. Let's go with 5.
5. Okay, slide number 5. This is your slide. Here you go. If winter season had a holiday no one asked for, what would it celebrate? Over to you.
Interesting. Well, actually, there were one of the few holidays that we had when we were in the school, that was winter holidays. from like in the month of December itself, from Christmas to even New Year, like actually 15 to 20 days of holiday that we don't get in the corporate life anymore. If that would come back, I know no one in the HR asked for that, but engineers and others, well, you could ask them. They may love it. And well, won't celebrate as anything, but maybe a successful product delivery or whatever you can say. Maybe mental harassment or not so good work-life balance or whatever you want to celebrate, man. In the corporate life, there are many things like that you can celebrate. Not going on the trip, not on going on the trip that you wanted to from a very long time, uh, or not getting a good hike. Many things, many things. Like I can go on and on about the sloping things that can be the that are done by the management that employees get to celebrate. And it hits harder in the month in the winter, right? You have an year like everyone, you see your friends celebrating and all, enjoying their New Year, their Christmas. You are sitting on your desk doing things. You are seeing, I don't have even a holiday on the New Year. Others are others are either drunk or doing something else. We will be doing something else. So I would welcome that holiday that we had in the childhood, that winter holidays, if that could come back to celebrate maybe our failures. That would be good. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shwet. I really liked one thing, like how you said holidays for all the even negative things you are finding positivity in that, right? That's what I could understand. Like, okay, no hike holiday. Okay, let's celebrate no hike holiday, or let's celebrate, not able to travel holiday. That's okay. That's a great way to look at things as well, which is very important these days. Thanks for that new perspective, Shwet. And yes, let's have the next volunteer for the next one. Who would like to go next? Okay, is that Gaurav? I only saw one hand.
Yeah, not you.
Yeah. Yes. So Gaurav, your turn. 2 to 11. 5 is taken.
I'll take 6.
6. Okay. Next one. Here you go. Winter wants a rebranding campaign. Pitch its new slogan. Over to you.
Thank you, Tosma Sharath. Winter wants a rebranding campaign, and you want me to pitch it for winter, right? I think famous branding slogan which Winter got some time back was "Winter is coming," from the famous web series Game of Thrones. And nowadays, like even people say winter is coming, that is not because they love to have winter very soon. People are very scared of winter in that series. And here also, I believe in many places in North, people are very scared because it is very cold there. So they are not liking that winter is coming slogan should be chosen for this purpose. But yes, winter want to pose its own impact on the people, right? It wants people should remember that how cold it was in my time. Summer does a lot of things. Why not winter? So that's why I feel winter should have more strong words than winter is coming. It should say, "Tada, winter has come." And suddenly it should start snowfall. I think that's the best way winter can come. It may disrupt many things, people's plan and all those things, but many people may start liking it because, as you know, in our previous presentation, we learned a lot about seeing things positively. So I think people will slowly understand that. And even though this winter behavior might be sloppy, it's not the regular winter behavior where it will come slowly and then snowfall will happen. That kind of sudden change should be a picture perfect start for winter. Not for the people maybe, but I think people have that grit. They will start enjoying that. Maybe they will start drinks with that ice which will come. So people may make their own ways to enjoy it. And I think even though winter may surprise us, but people may surprise winter definitely. That's all on my side. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gaurav. Yes, winter is coming, can be scary, as you said, like the Game of Thrones. So, but thanks for coming up with new ideas on how it can be better. What it came to my mind was, let's make winter great again. Like how that's these days Trump is so much on news, MAGA everywhere. So maybe let's make winter great again. Might work for winter. Yes, thank you. Thanks again, Gaurav. Can
Gaurav
we
is
have the
saying winter
next?
does nothing for us.
It is a lot.
Other than giving
Yes,
ice for the drinks, he
He
said anyway
forgot
at
to buy.
least.
Most of the people are born in latter half of the year.
Correct, correct. They don't have any other activity to do. Great, great. May I have the next volunteer, please? Who would like to go next? Yes, Rajan. I saw Rajan's hand first, and then we'll go to Harshita. Rajan, your turn. 2 to 11, 5 and 6 taken.
Okay. 9.
9. Okay, slide number 9. Here we go. If winter was a person, what weird habits would it have? Over to you.
If winter was a person, that person will have a weird habit of uh, secretly cooling the like small things. For example, I have a glass here, but suddenly when suppose certain my elbow touches here like this, it feels so it gives you shiver over whole of your whole body, and and it gives a lot of static electricity all of it, everywhere. Like I'm going to hold my teacup, and now when you touch it, it give you a whole vibration, and it. I believe that winter will be a very let's say a funny or what do you say mischievous person, and what weird more hobbies would to have is um, in when I go to trekking in mountains, what happens is like when you're facing the sun, it's really hot, but even if you change the angle, it is so cold that you want to cover your face, and so it confuses a lot of people. So I think winter will try to make you confused at what is happening every time. I believe it will be very difficult to know what he's going to do next. So I think that's one of the hobbies a winter could have. And yeah, that's all.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Rajan. I think I would like to go for a drink with this winter person you are talking about, because if you can make my beer super chilled when it gets slightly warmer, why not? That's the best person to
Come with me. Come
go
with
with
me.
the beer. Thanks for that. And now,
Good guys
yes.
in you.
And Harshita, yes, you are the next. What slide number? 2 to 11, 9, 5, 6 taken.
8 is not taken, right? I can take
8 is not taken. Yeah, 8 is not taken. Here you go. Winter is like the Sunday of the year. Agree or disagree? Explain.
Thank you, Sharath. I always feel winter is like a Sunday because for the sunny days, it's like there is a problem of tanning and all, but in the winter days, there is no problem of suntan and all, and we can sleep more in the winter days. As everyone of us like sleeping in the winter days. It's like more often we can feel it as Sunday. I strongly agree, and even I want holiday also for all the winter days. I'm requesting for the holidays, and in the winter days we'll have more vibes to do something new. We'll get more energy compared to the sunny days. every winter morning is like a fresh beginning to do some yoga in the morning or something, to had some hot coffee in the morning, and in the winter evenings, I would like to have some hot like samosa and all. So it's like encouraging and cheering for me compared to sunny days. Sunny days it will be like sweating and all. But in the winter days we can enjoy a lot, and once the background climate is good, we can have good the photograph captured also. It will be like a memory for us. So it's like winter is like a boon for me compared to the summers. So always I prefer winter outings as well, to explore the new places and all. Compared to summer, winter is a good time to choose. So I always share my friends in the winters only to enjoy with the friends and all. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Harshita, for that. Even I feel like winter is like Sunday because that's where you want to chill, you want to relax like a Sunday. As we are on top of the hour, I think we can quickly move on to the evaluation segment. I'm so sorry. I know the table topic master kept it amazing, but due to the time constraint, we cannot have any more. Let me stop sharing the screen and quickly come back to myself as the acting team mode. And with that, we can quickly move on to the next important segment, that is the evaluations, where it's a time for everyone to reflect on what happened, and we can also learn even if we don't participate. That's the beauty of it. For the evaluations, to take it forward, I would like to again call upon our general evaluator Aishwarya and request her to take this forward from here. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sharad, for always being an all-round participant and leader in uh, taking our sessions forward and truly embodying service as a leadership as a quality. But on that note, I will first invite Toastmaster Gaurav to provide his evaluation of Toastmaster Pranali's L2P1 speech. Over to you, Toastmaster Gaurav.
No, we are not able to hear. Suddenly, I think
Cannot
Gaurav,
hear you.
yeah, can't hear you. Some audio, maybe setting got changed or not sure.
Is it
I
audible
think,
now?
yes,
Yes.
it's audible
Yes.
now. Yes.
Is it audible now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir, it's
Yes.
also audible.
First of all, I would like to congratulate Pranali for completing her L2P1 speech. And I like the way you started. And in starting itself, you gave a very important message. Does anyone know or anyone wants to guess what was it? Okay, it's okay. I will tell. Many different people might have find different interesting thing because the speech was like that. But for me, the most important message was intention and impact. And how do you say the things? It's not about what, but it's about how. So it was a very important message, and I think I felt it very deeply. So thank you, Pranali, for that. I like a couple of things in your speech. The way you use your hand gestures when you were in starting itself, you try to look into different direction and use your hand gestures. So that was very good. Another good point was of your speech was the comfort level. I think you are very comfortable while speaking in front of people. Many people I have seen, they become nervous or they will be in one stage, their hands will not move, but it's not with you. So it's a very good thing for all of us to learn when you are on when you are delivering a speech. Just feel comfortable. It's all about you, who you are and what you are delivering. It has a lot of weightage to the content also, but if you are not comfortable, then things will not go right to the audience. So the confidence what you showed today and the way you have shown your comfort level in front of everyone, that was very commendable. So your gestures, your comfort level, and one more good thing what I felt was you try to use the stage. One improvement point is also led to that, where because you are currently delivering your speech in front of camera, like you are in a remote location, so it is very difficult to use a stage, but you still tried that. So that's another good point which I felt about your speech. There were a couple of things which I feel could have been improved. So the first point was related to the audience involvement. The way you started your speech, it was good, where you gave 2 pointers in 2 different tones, right? Same message, but in 2 different tones. But you could have asked people, let's think you are in office and your manager is saying this thing. How will you feel? So if you say things like that, people start recollecting their own experiences and they feel, okay, I have faced this thing in past and how did I feel at that time? And once you do that, people automatically connect to your speech. So this is for all of us, like whenever we do such thing, it's very important to involve whole audience. And once we do that, then your speech reaches comfortably to everyone and everyone feels that. And another important point which I felt about your speech was one good thing, you use your personal touch in the speech, because it was not like just a project which you are delivering, but you started from what was your primary style and what all challenges you faced while using that, and then what all action items you took, and with the combination of that, what advantages you are getting. So you started with steadiness, later you realize it is not sufficient, then you started adding analytics to that, and you added more things to your speech style, which gave you more confidence, right? So you use some personal touch, but I felt you could have utilized time a little better. You had, I think, 1.5 minute left. So if you use that in a proper way, then I think it would have made your speech like better. So one improvement point is, let's try to utilize the time what you have and start involving audience when you are delivering your speech little more. So with these 2 points, I would like to conclude my evaluation. So thanks again, Toastmaster Pranali, for giving us that important message of intention and impact. I love the way you presented your speech, your comfort level, your confidence, but let's try to add more audience involvement and utilize your time properly to make your speech better. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Aishwarya.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Gaurav. I'll keep note of all the things that you have mentioned. Yeah. Sorry for interrupting in between. Aishwarya. Yeah. Over to you,
No worries,
Toastmaster.
Toastmaster Pranali. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Gaurav. That was a really nice evaluation, and I will give my feedback on that as well. But after I have the timer reports, the tag team reports. So shall we proceed with the tag team reports before I provide the overall general evaluator report? So can I have the timer report, please, Toastmaster Shivam?
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Aishwarya. So for entry speech, Toilet took 5 minutes 44 seconds, and for Sarah it took 12 minutes. And for table topic master Sweat, 2 minutes 10 seconds. Gaurav will take Gaurav took 1 minute 51 seconds. Rajan 1 minute 30 seconds, and Harsita 2 minutes. We all will be okay within time. Yeah. And for emulator, Gaurav took 3 to 4 minutes.
Sorry to interrupt again, Shivam. Toastmaster Shivam, I couldn't hear my timing. Could you please repeat that again?
Also, could you
5
please
minutes,
repeat
44
Toastmaster
seconds.
Gaurav's timing as well?
Around 4 minutes.
Around 4 minutes, I forgot to start timing. Sorry for
Yes. Okay.
that.
All right.
Necessary
And
will take, yeah.
Toastmaster Pranali's timing?
5 minutes 44 seconds.
5 minutes 44
minutes.
seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Over to you, Aishwarya.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Shivam. Toastmaster Harshita, could you please provide your counter report?
Yeah, correct, sir. Yeah. Actually, I'm trying to adjust my camera since the meeting started. Okay. I will share my screen. Yeah, no, thank you. I will share my screen for the report. My screen is visible, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
For the prepared speeches, for Pranali and Sharat speech, it's like end is more used 15 plus times, but is also used more times, where and all. But there are no any filler words like and like such filler words. Their language is very good. Only these they can take care of themselves. That's all. And in the table topics. Maybe including me, everyone has the filler words and breaking sentences like etc. And for the evaluation, Gaurav used end count is more and but that's all. And I just want to show something like end can be replaced with the formal and professional words such as well as along with, in addition to. Instead of using end, we can replace with some common words like this. Yeah, that is my report, Shaurya. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Harshita. You always present such a comprehensive report, no matter what role that you take up. Thank you. Toastmaster, who am I missing? Rajan. Toastmaster Rajan, could you please provide your grammarian report?
Sure. I'm sharing my screen. Fortunately, I would like to say that none of the content was an AI slop or nobody did any sloppy. Even I found out that this word is itself is very hard to use within normal conversation. Like not in if we are given a topic, but only it is mainly used when you want to use something with AI. So sorry for that, but it was a hard word. And people have tried to use a different kind of meaning with using sloppy or slopping. So congratulations to those. I think Shwet as a table topic master one and Gaurav has used it as a sloppy. And again, Gaurav has used it here. And except me, Harshita,
Hey, I used
except
it
me and Harshita,
instantly.
everybody. Sorry? Yeah, except me and Harshita, everybody has used, I think. Yeah. So yeah, that is all from my side.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajan. I misunderstood the report, so my bad. But originally, I misunderstood. Do I look like I'm in black and white on the camera? There's something that needs to be done about this
You
camera.
look like a ghost looking for other person.
Yeah.
I have to do something about this. I need to speak to the IT team clearly because look at me. I feel like I'm fading away.
In the beginning, it was good only, Aishwarya.
Yeah,
Suddenly,
I
in
know.
the middle, it
I
turned
know.
like
I don't know what is wrong.
Becoming
You have
There
a
is
full
one
cellular
blurry
video
dot
right
on
now.
your face.
Yeah, I know. There's something wrong with the camera.
It's
I've tried
video
so
even my
hard to
camera
clean it.
has an issue. Actually,
I want this filter.
I had a good
Which
lighting in
filter
my
is
room,
it?
but
I
it's
want this
not
filter.
taking.
A good silhouette.
Even I thought
Okay.
that's an filter, maybe.
I wish, but I promise I'm not fading away. There are no filters. I'm trying really hard. And I know it looks like there's this spot on my face, and I don't know what it is. But anyway, please,
Is
thank you
it
for
the new
putting up with
slop
it.
filter?
Yeah, that's the real AI flop.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so really quickly, I will go over my report. I will keep it short because we are well beyond running out of time. So while I speak, I also request our SAA to keep the feedback forms ready and have it circulated. So to start off, Toastmasters, we began nearly 15 minutes late, and we would very much be better prepared and better served for, I mean, it would serve all of us if we start on time. So especially for people who are joining in person, I request you to actually be in the room about 5 minutes before the meeting actually starts so that we can get started on time. For people, same goes for anybody who's joining online. Please join a little bit on time, if not a couple of minutes early, just so we can get everything ready and sorted. And that includes the audio visuals and things. That's exactly why we have exceeded time today also. Going on to the SAA, no complaints there. You did absolutely fine. Toastmaster Sharath, who is always not only the most amazing president that the club has ever had, but also uh, the most versatile role taker. So honestly, always give it up for him because what he does is not easy. And he takes it upon himself to take up every role that remains unfilled. And so, which we see very often, right? He's always donning more than two hats very often. So kudos to him. Going on to Toastmaster Pranali's speech, I really loved your speech. I largely agreed with almost everything Toastmaster Gaurav said. The one thing that I would like to add is that I know this can be logistically a little bit difficult, but when you are standing and speaking, please keep your laptop camera at eye level so it doesn't look as if you're looking down on the audience, right? So like right now also it's not too bad, like for me, for example, but this is so much better than this, where I'm looking down at people. So that's just a little bit of a tip. I have written down also that I quite liked the fact that you were able to identify through this project, you were able to not only identify the style that you are comfortable using, your communication style, but also identified what it lacked and were able to improve on it. And were able to see the advantages and disadvantages of each style and take from it and pick from it. And I think that is something, like Toastmaster Gaurav said in his evaluation, that all of us can do. But that is for his evaluation part, and I will come to that. So I enjoyed your speech. Congratulations on starting off your L2, and I hope you continue with the same fervor. Toastmaster Sharath, for your Project 5 report, the service and leadership. I noticed that you mentioned that you said that these are all largely your points and not something that like you have taken from AI or Google. And I quite appreciate that because it takes time to sit and evaluate what it is that service and leadership means to you personally and how you can make an impact by talking about it and presenting a report that is going to be of help to everybody who listens. And I assure you that it really was very much extremely helpful. Same feedback as Pranali, maybe have the camera at eye level, but that's about it. You are an established speaker, you are an experienced speaker, so there's honestly not much feedback I can give you besides the fact that I think you're pretty amazing. So kudos once again. To the table topic speakers. The first one, of course, was, if I remember correctly, it was by Toastmaster Shwet. And I cannot remember a single time Toastmaster Shwet has not been controversial in our meetings. So when he's talking about a cheeky, naughty Winter who's like prankster-ish, like that makes sense to me. Yeah, that's quite cool. Like I would also, like Toastmaster Sharath said right after, like to sit and chill. On the table topics itself, the vibes were pretty cool. I think Winter vibes was, I think the topics were pretty perfect and on point for the theme, which is Winter vibes. Forgive me, I am not able to recall a couple who spoke after, but I did enjoy every single table topic. I think, I do remember table topic about the winter being like Sunday, and I 100% agree. Toastmaster Harshita, you did say that you get to sleep in, which is so, so true. And you really don't feel like getting out of your bed on a winter morning because it's so cold and you're so comfy. And that's exactly what a Sunday feels like. So yes, like winter as a season is most certainly Sunday as the day of the week. I 100% agree. Toastmaster, I do want to point out that Toastmaster Sharath, good call on cutting the table topics short because like you were right, we were running short on time. So I do want to appreciate and acknowledge that. Toastmaster Gaurav, for your evaluation. Again, you are an established and experienced speaker, and there is really very little I can do in the form of giving you feedback because you are more experienced than I am in the Toastmaster circuit, at least. So, what I do see is that I get to learn from you. But what I do want to point out is that I particularly appreciated the fact where you were talking about including audiences as a point of feedback for Pranali. And then you made sure to include the audience in that very point. So that was a very beautiful transition because you said that it is important to talk about, you could have talked about how we as an audience related to that particular aspect of it. And at the same time, in the same thing, you said, we must all also think about this regarding a point, something about like in general keeping audience interaction in mind, which was honestly fabulously done. So really, really good job. I agreed with your points of improvement for Pranali as well regarding time utilization and like you said, audience interaction. Well done. But again, honestly, what feedback can I give somebody who is so experienced as you? So kudos to you. Thank you, tag team. Your reports were all super comprehensive, precise, and I appreciate the help in the assistance that you have provided. And on that note, I would request everybody to fill the forms. I believe Toastmaster Shwet has already circulated them.
Yes.
Yes.
I've filled
So let's just take a
already.
minute and quickly finish that up.
Let's all quickly vote. And meanwhile, while we are voting, if anyone has any comments, please feel free to do so because we have a minute or so before the results come out.
Sharath, maybe you can talk about the TLI what we had this Sunday.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for reminding me of that. We had a amazing session, this TLI, on this Sunday, and I'm very happy to inform that 4 of us have attended, myself, Pranali, Gaurav, and Rajan. Thanks again, Pranali, Rajan, and Gaurav for turning up during the winter vibes on a Sunday morning. It was not easy at the Outer Ring Road Shell office, but it was worth it. It was well worth it. I'm sure your individual sessions also would have been well worth it. Mine regarding the president on how you can do the role better. It's important for the XCOM to attend the TLI, not just for the tick mark, but for the experience it offers. There's always things to learn. And most of the speakers who come there are well established speakers and very well experienced folks in their respective roles. They would have done it in multiple tenures across probably even multiple clubs as well, because there have been so many experienced folks who have even jumped from company to company and still continue the Toastmasters journey. It's a huge learning experience. It's a great experience to collaborate, a great experience, great exposure you get. You get to meet so many people from different clubs. We, in fact, all of us have collected at least 2 or 3 contacts from that particular event, where there were people. There was this lady Debapriya from Wipro who's very interested to do a linkers meet with us. Probably we'll plan something very soon in this month itself. And we have somebody from Amadeus, Gaurav had introduced, if I'm not wrong. They are also interested. And then we got, multiple contacts that way. It was great to, meet so many people. So I would really appreciate, other XCOM members who have not attended, like we have Shwet here, Arshita here. If you can also plan to attend in person, experience is the best. Please do check out for the upcoming ones. Of course, they will have as a backup option online one as well, but I would highly recommend the in-person experience. It was really good. And of course, we get to have the lunch. We get to see another company, another perspective, their training rooms, their facilities. It was really amazing to see the Shell campus and their facilities as well. And it was great to meet the district leadership also, like who's our area director, and we met area vice president as well, and then even the division director. It was a great privilege, so highly recommended, and thanks Gaurav for reminding. Anything you wanted to add? I think Rajan, Pranali, Gaurav, you also attended.
Maybe about the event of coronation 2026. We are having.
Yes, the coronation 2026 is coming up, and it's gonna be a grand event, and it looks like it is very reachable, especially for me. So I do not have much reasons to skip this time, but I need to plan as per the dates. I think it was somewhere around when was the date? I'm
Around
forgetting the date.
23rd May, I think.
It's usually
23rd
the
May.
last or the second last weekend of May.
Weekend of the May. 20
Yeah,
to
yeah, it's a
24.
So
Saturday, Sunday. It's a Saturday, Sunday, and it's happening
I'm
at
assuming
the
it'll be
10.
22nd,
It's
23rd, 24th.
23rd and 24th. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
23rd
23rd
and
and
24th.
24th. Yeah,
23rd
yeah.
and 24th, but for Sharat and Rajan, 22nd will also be important because it will be the council meeting, and
Okay,
you
okay.
both will need to attend that as well.
Yeah. Got it, got it. So yes, please do try and register. And now the early bird offer they had projected was, I think, close to 7,000 something for both the days. For both the days, including the gala dinner with the drinks as well. You have all the options. If it is only the meal or with the cocktail or with mocktail, yeah, the rates are also there. Yes, Pranali, thank you.
Pranali, are you part of the PR team? You're
You're
muted.
on
You're on
mute.
mute.
Hi, I'm so sorry. Actually, I have taken photo of it. I have shared it on group as well.
Fabulous. Thank
Perfect,
you.
perfect. Thank you,
And
thank you.
if you want to be part of the team, please let me know. I will get you in touch with people.
Yes, sure.
Sure, Aishwarya. Yeah, I'll let you know about that as well. And it's
Yeah.
happening at the Den at the Whitefield. We do have a metro stop as well right next to it. I don't remember the exact stop name, but there's a purple line metro station
Oh,
that is walkable
another
distance
thing
from the
is
Den. Yeah.
usually you have group registrations. So if we are a bunch of people who want to register, it would be a good idea for the club to register together
Yeah,
and
yeah.
attend together. That would be a very, very good idea because we generally, those group registrations are discounted also usually.
Yes, and I think Aishwarya, you have already bought the ticket,
No, I
right?
have not bought
Or
it yet. I have not
not
bought
yet,
it yet.
not yet. Okay. We can discuss offline on
Yes.
that, and we can plan. Yeah, yeah. So it will be a great opportunity, and then please do plan to attend that. And yeah, Shwet, do we have the results
Yes.
from everyone? Yeah, maybe you can just quickly project the screen. Okay, in the interest of time, let's quickly move on. And for the best role taker, I believe it is Aishwarya. Of course, well deserved, and kudos to you. Thanks for the very detailed general evaluation report. Thanks for that. It was very
Thank
detailed,
you.
and yeah, I hope it'll be an encouragement for others to attend.
Thank you.
And yes, we have Harshita as the best auxiliary role taker. Already, Aishwarya mentioned that. Thank you for the very detailed, and thanks for going above and beyond on saying that, hey, and was repeated so many times. What can we do about it? That was really good. Kudos to you, and thank you. And in best speech, you have Pranali, Finding My Voice. Kudos to you, Pranali. Congrats once again on your L2 P1 completion, and looking forward to many awesome speeches coming up from you. And that's, I think, yeah. Oh yes, best table topic speaker. Oh, it's a tie. It's a
God.
tie between Gaurav
Gaurav
and
and Rajan.
Rajan. Gaurav and Rajan. Kudos to both
Indeed.
of you, and kudos to everybody who participated. In fact, thanks for keeping it fun, and thanks once again, everybody. And since we are way beyond the time, I would like to conclude today's session as a president. And thanks everybody once again for taking up time, making time, taking up roles, attending the sessions, and looking forward to many more successful in-person sessions, especially going forward. And have a great winter ahead, remaining winter. And yeah,
Happy
Thank you.
Pongal, Makar Sankranti, Lori,
Happy
whatever you
Sankranti.
celebrate.
Yes. Happy festival, and then happy holiday. Yes, we have a holiday
Holiday
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
You can do the actual winter vibes and chill. Thanks, everybody.
Thank
Okay,
you.
bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.